I'll say this. I think we got some good games coming ahead with college football playoffs. I'll say this as well. Indiana shocked me when they beat Ohio State. I can't lie. There were a lot of people that were telling me that they thought that Indiana could win the whole thing. And I kind of was like, yeah, right. And I got to be honest with you, bro. They really surprised me. Wait, can you go back? Is this right? What is this? Where's Ohio State? Is Ohio State's in these playoffs? What am I looking at here? Whips goes, that's the bracket they gave us. Navy is not in the playoff picture. What bracket is this? This guy Whips just pulled this up. He goes, here you go, Tim. I'm looking at Utah, St. Louis, Navy, Wichita State, Old Dominion. What bracket is this? That almost looks like a March Madness bracket. Okay, here we go, boys. There we go. That looks better. Here we go. Texas Tech, Indiana, Georgia, Ohio State all have byes. We got James Madison against Oregon. Alabama, Oklahoma. Wow. Tulane, Ole Miss. That's an interesting one. Miami and Texas A&M. These are really good first round games. These are really good. For what it is worth, chat, this guy just keeps spamming adamantly that Delaware is going to win tonight. And multiple people are telling me in my chat that Delaware. Now, I'm not saying, I don't know about that bowl game tonight. I'm more so going off this. I will be watching it and I will be paying attention. Okay. First round, James Madison against Oregon. James Madison, we appreciate you coming up here. You know, it's great that y'all made the first round. They're not beating Oregon. Oregon is 100% going to beat them. No doubt about it in the first round. Okay. Alabama, Oklahoma. This is an interesting game. This is an interesting one, boys. Okay. Alabama and Oklahoma, both of these teams, this is kind of a toss-up, bro. I think both these teams could win this game. Here's the thing, bro. I've watched a lot of college football this year, and I got to say something. Every time I watch Oklahoma, I am not that impressed with them. And I don't know if it's because I will say where I live, there's a lot of people around here that are Alabama fans, Roll Tide, but I really think Bama is going to beat Oklahoma in that matchup. So I think Bama's going to win that first round. Sorry, Oklahoma. Listen, don't talk to me about Oklahoma's defense. Stop. Don't talk to me about Oklahoma's defense, bro. Oklahoma's defense made Archie Manning look like the best quarterback in college football. Don't talk to me about Oklahoma's defense, okay? Because I sat there and I watched, and they made Archie look like the #1 quarterback in the college football league, okay? So don't talk to me about Oklahoma's defense, buddy. I've seen how they play. Bama's gonna roll them. Roll Tide. Tulane, Ole Miss. This one's crazy, bro. We got Ole Miss, obviously had a fantastic season, but Lane Kiffin left, bro. I might take Tulane. I got to go with my gut here, bro. I think Tulane is going to upset Ole Miss because there's so much drama around there with Lane Kiffin leaving to LSU and all that, bro. No, I really do. I really do, bro. That's crazy. What is it? The Green Wave? Come on, Tulane. Ole Miss is not going all the way. Even if Ole Miss beats Tulane, there is no possible realm in space and time that they are going to beat Georgia. Are you guys trolling? You know what? I'm thinking. All right, you guys talk me out of it. I'm going to take Ole Miss over Tulane. You guys talk me out of it. Because now people are saying Tulane's coach is also gone. Ole Miss is statistically and just physically the better team in that case. I thought the coach thing was going to be a big deal. I'll give Ole Miss that, okay? I'll give Ole Miss that they're going to beat Tulane. I'll give them that. Okay, Miami, Texas A&M. This one's kind of wild. This is another one where I feel like I watched Miami a lot this year, and I just wasn't that impressed with them. But I also watched Texas A&M a lot, and I wasn't that... They did have that crazy comeback, that one game. I can't remember exactly where they're playing against. It wasn't that good of a team, though, but they did come back and win. It was South Carolina. It was the Gamecocks. That's right. Thank you, Chad. Listen, I live in Florida. There's a lot of Miami fans that I've met, but I think am I going A&M on this? This is kind of a hard one. This one's actually kind of tough. I can't lie. I feel like either team could kind of win this one. My gut, though, is saying A&M more than Miami, so I'm going to go A&M to beat Miami in the first round. All right, first round. Oregon, Bama, Ole Miss, A&M. Okay. Quarterfinals. Oregon against Texas Tech. This is an interesting one, bro. I like Oregon. I think Oregon has a good team. I like their head coach over there. My gut's going Oregon in this game over Texas Tech. It is. I can't lie. I think Texas Tech is a good team, but I think Oregon could upset them, statistically upset, because they're a 5 and a 4. So I'm going Oregon there, boys. I kind of like Oregon to upset Texas Tech there. I think that'll be, listen, this is a good matchup. Oregon or Texas Tech could win that, but I'm going Oregon. Sorry, Texas Tech. I think Oregon's going to win that. I think it's an upset, bro. I got to go with my gut. Alabama against Indiana. Got the Heisman winner. Indiana coming off a massive win against Ohio State. But ladies and gentlemen, there's just something about SEC football that's kind of calling me here. And I'm going with the Alabama upset Roll Tide. Listen, I understand Indiana beat Ohio State, okay? SEC football is built different, okay? They had a win. Indiana had a great win against Ohio State, bro. I'm rolling with the Tide. I think the Tide are going to upset Indiana. No, I do. And I'm not changing this one. You guys can't change me. Listen, Indiana's coming off that high. They had a great win. They had their upset. Bama knows ball. All right, this is the easiest fate ever. Nah, this is going, bro. The Tide's winning that one. Trust me, bro. Trust. Ole Miss, Georgia. I'm Georgia. Not even thinking about it. Georgia's winning that. Bar none. I'm not even considering anything else, bro. Don't talk to me. Georgia. Okay, Georgia 100% beats Ole Miss. Don't talk to me about anything, bro. Texas A&M, Ohio State. This is an interesting one because there is a part of me that thinks A&M. There's a part of me that thinks A&M can upset Ohio State, but I do think Ohio State overall is the better team, so I am going to take Ohio State there for that one. SEC over Big Ten. I listen, I know I just had the whole thing about Bama beating Indiana. I really do think they can do that, but I don't think A&M can beat Ohio State. I don't. Sorry. Here we go. Semifinals. Oregon, Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State. This one's actually really hard for me, bro. I think it's Oregon. And I got news for you, chat. I'm going to say something. Even if you disagree with my Alabama upset here over Indiana, I think Oregon can upset Indiana too. I really do. So I'm going to go Oregon. I think Oregon beats Alabama. I really do. I think Oregon can also beat Indiana. I think either Indiana or Alabama is obviously going to be here. I don't think Oklahoma's going to make it that far. Even if they do, I don't think anyone is beating Oregon out of this bracket right here. I'll say that. IU already beat Oregon. They can't beat them twice. They can't do it. Trust me. Guys, I know ball, okay? I literally know college football. I sit there, I watch college football every Saturday, okay? Listen, I understand there's rankings. I understand there's stats. I know ball. Yes, I do. Oregon is going to the ship. And then we got Georgia, Ohio State. Go Dogs, baby. There's no way, bro. Listen, Georgia football, Kirby Smart is the greatest coach in college football. No one, including Oregon, is beating Georgia. Georgia's winning the natty. Georgia's winning the natty. 100%, boys. There it is. That's the run. This guy doesn't know ball. Yes, I fucking do. Bro, fade this? Go ahead. Come back here in a little bit, Zerple. Come back and fade this. You think James Madison's going to beat Oregon? With this ball knowledge, we definitely know you're watching with that lazy eye. Bro, Georgia is going to win the natty. That's all I'm saying, bro. I will never bet against Kirby Smart. The only team that can upset Kirby Smart is Alabama, by the way. And even if this does happen, Alabama's going to win, just for the record. I will say that. But I think it's going to be Oregon. I think Georgia's going to win. Any questions? I'm not rage baiting. Georgia's going to win the natty. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. This is the perfect bracket, boys. Here we go. Ready? Take a picture. Hang on. Man, that was really bright.